A few weeks ago, I speedran AllTheModium 10 in under 21 hours. But the only thing I could think about after getting the star was, could we do better? And ladies and gentlemen, this video is proof that 21 hours is nowhere near how fast you can complete this mod pack. So sit back and relax as we use different tips and tricks to shave off hours from our previous run. So if you enjoyed the video and all the effort I put into these runs, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. Now let's get into it. Hello, all you lovely people. So welcome back to AllTheModium 10. So I'm going to try something a little bit different with this video. For this run, I decided to do a public stream. Guys, I was honestly expecting like 10 to 20 people to show up max. But you guys all decided to show up, and we had almost like 300 consistent viewers, which is totally crazy. So thank you guys all for that support. And the link to those streams will be down below. But anyways, back to this video being a little different. I'm going to try and do a little less post-commentary, and instead use more of the commentary done during this stream. So there may be longer gaps of silence and less explaining. So let me know if you prefer one or the other. But with all that said, let's get right into the video. Ah, yes, we have a sign. 400 blocks this way. I'm on my way. Is that an Ars tree? The beginning of the run is just like any other. We just gotta loot a bunch of chests for some items, as well as get to the mining dimension. So let's see how well that goes. First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft! Oh my gosh, it at least has a chest. A Batwing. This is not the best chest. Could have been better. Oh, hey guys. Take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. You can keep the rest. I'm generous. You get away this time. It is! Okay, hold up. This could be the one. This is the one, okay? Now let's see what this village has to offer. I'm sorry, is that a loot chest with nothing in it? Okay, well what is with these chests having nothing in it? Unfortunately, we didn't find a free supply camp, so let's get some wool and make our own. Thank you. I'm making the boat. I want the boat. I like the boat. Close enough. Oh, that's so far away. Whatever. And if you haven't seen the other speedrun videos, this boat has some great starting loot for us. And we'll also want to set up a quick little base here. It also has a little smelter setup that has a stack of iron in one of its chests. And don't forget about the hidden blocks. We're gonna run out of time. And we'll use that wool from earlier to make some mob swabs. We'll use these on some mobs we'll find along the way. Now it's time to head back to that dungeon to see what we can find. I don't like searching for all this. We're deep. Nope. No, it's broken in a different way. Oh wait, I gotta make the sawmill. Gotta make the sawmill. Guys, why did you not remind me? Alright. Flashback. One pearl. Someone take note. Luck. I'll take luck. Later. Where's all the blood at? I'm about to die, aren't I? We can talk about this. Is that a super chat I see? One moment. Infinity Ham. And just a reminder, we can always just head home to clear out our inventory and then slash back. Yep. It's nice knowing you all. Oh my gosh, now I'm just gonna be ticking this whole time. This was such a bad idea. Tick, 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 tick. Another one. I'm awaiting out the poison. We're making our boxes. And we can go back. Oh my gosh, if this guy poisoned me, I was gonna lose it. So there should be a way down further. Boy. Well, found it. Slime balls. Ooh, don't mind if I do. This may be the death of me. Oh, I'm poisoned again. Oh. Bob and weave. Oh, the silverfish. Oh. Don't look at me. Hello. Oh, that wasn't ideal. This guy sucks. He keeps dying. Man, call this guy a speedrunner? This guy sucks. Can I go back? Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Not ender pearls. No ender pearls. No ender pearls. Ender pearls. Is that a wither skeleton? One moment, one moment, one moment, one moment. Please, please give me a moment. Please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Guys, I'm starting to think I'm not very good at this game. Yo, I just got here. I just got here. Alright. How do they see me? I'm in my ghost. I want to be in here. With you. We can be friends. Yes, sir. I almost looked at you in the eyes. We would have not been friends. I should be breaking these spawners. Now the goal is to find 5 ender pearls before we go mining, but 4 is close enough. It's so dark. Nope. Why are these skeletons so mean to me? Diamonds. Alright, we got plenty now. Alright, I already have the prosperity. Alright, this is what we do. We do this. 1 million items later. I'm struggling. Alrighty, now that we got our Inferium pickaxe, we can head over to a deep dark to mine some AllTheModium. And we find a meteor on our way. I do need to mine it eventually. We'll just do it now. And we can break all of this if we want. Otherwise, I don't really care. I'm on my way. Ooh, a slime spawn egg. It's there. Thank you, sir. Let's also box up a Shrieker, as we're gonna need a few of those later. There's gotta be some AllTheModium here. Come on. This is huge. Is that it? I got it. I only need one. I don't know why I was getting greedy. We're saved. We're saved. Oh. A lucky scarf. I don't think I've ever gotten one of those. I can deal with one for now. Alright. And let's be sure to double that AllTheModium before we smelt it. And if you're not familiar with the updated Relics mod, you'll need to research a couple of them in order to get their abilities. But now we can head over to the mining dimension. We're moving. I'm abandoning my home. I have all my stuff. Yeah, this is gonna take forever to transfer without a backpack. And with everything moved over, let's go grab some obsidian I forgot. Wonderful. Yo, that man just sped ran over here. Hello. Go in the lava. Does he have fire resistance? Interesting. I don't know. This world's been a little bit laggier than normal. I'm not sure exactly why. We're gonna need to do some mining soon, so let's try and make some fortune pickaxes from the Evil Craft. Dark gem. Alright, we can make this. Then we can make this. Right. And then I need a sap. We kill the sapling. And then. Oh my gosh, I made a blood chest? I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad at this game. I'm so. No. No. I needed the blood infuser. This guy sucks. Guys, why do I even try? What's the point? And we can make a blood extractor since we're going to need a little bit more blood. Because somebody can't read. Luckily, slime spawners still work in the mining dimension, since most spawners normally don't work here. Probably has something to do with it being like a flat world. You into you. Blood infuser. If anyone needs a blood chest, don't worry, we got one. Not the biggest worry. Right, into you are going to get some redstone for power and redstone in here. And when I start doing too many things at once, I start getting a little lost. Tree. Plant tree. Grow tree. These are very complicated steps. Keep up. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Sticks. Then we use sticks to make. I know how to get more levels. And now we have some high level fortune that we'll use for some mining. But first, let's set up some basic power. Alright. I got some cables. Oh, and diamonds? I'm rich. I have lava. Make the crusher. And the crusher. Over here. And with this crusher, we should be able to make some silicon in order to make our refined storage system. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention they just added refined storage to this mod pack? Alright, now we should have some silicon going. Wonderful. Wait, does this give 4 per? Oh. Never put that in my calcs. What does that stand for, you may ask? You may never know. Improve processors. Or 3. No. I don't remember it taking this long normally. Oh, oh my gosh! What is going on? What the frick? You can't do that to me, game. Is that too much to ask? What is that? Listen, I'm just here for some... Just here for some quartz. Look, Nether quartz. I did it. I did it. It was all me. Grid. Crafting grid. Do a controller. We're almost there. We're so close. External storage. You. Storage cable. Connect it into our other chests. You. Alright. Now everything's technically connected. We're good. And we'll set up an interface in order to auto-export some ores to our furnace. Alright. Now we'll just auto-export those in a minute. But now it's time to upgrade our furnace and start making a reactor. Reactor. Active tap. Reactor thing. Do your reactor thing. Salt access port. Put power here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cut this off. And I just need casing for the rest of the machine. So close. 6 more. Okay, isn't that casing in? There we go. 7 enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're good. Medium, turn that on. And connect it. 2 of these. Into a jetpack. That's fine. Now at this point I'm missing 2 big things. Redstone and a gas tier. And I did not have very much luck with either. Please give it to me. Now you can use blazes to get a gas tier, but it's a little complicated and kind of expensive for the early game, so I'm just grabbing these just in case. Okay. And it also got to the point where I needed to get the enchants off my pickaxe because it was about to break. I have no levels. Give me levels. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I got 3 blocks of redstone. Wait, we're so set. Wait, we're so in. With the redstone secure, we just need to go grab a gas tier. Seems very ghast-like. Maybe a ghast will spawn here. I hear one. There it is. Alright. What is wrong with me? My jetpack ran out of fuel. Alright, over here. Did it drop one? I don't think so. Okay, this is becoming a pattern. You know, in my other runs, I've died like twice, you know? That's 3 gas tiers with, or 3 gas kills with no tiers. Did I get one? There's an evil craft vein sword that I can make. I'm just enemy spotted. Why? I hear another one. That one dropped. That one dropped. That one dropped. We got 2. But with that gas tier, we can finally make our fortune quarry card. And now we just need to set up the builder. Negative 125. Actually, we'll do 300, negative 150. Put that in there. Chip. Netherrack. Alright. Chest. You can start running. We're also going to need to trade with the villager in order to get some AE2 items. And we'll use some of those for some growth accelerators. and we'll use these to grow our crops, which will save us a ton of time compared to making the lily pads. And now that we have our harvester, we can set up our farm. And don't forget to add red fertilizer to make it grow even faster. And these growth accelerators are also going to need to be connected to some power. And we can use any silent gear hoe to power the pylon indefinitely. Now we'll just do a normal chest. And I'll want to replace that into a dimensional chest soon. So let's set up our mob grinder. That way we can add our Enderman gate straight to it. And welcome to the first of many bugs I'll be having with refined storage. Oh, it's just... See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I have plenty of swords. I don't know why it's doing this. This is just a weird bug with RS storage with... I think it's like using the... Like these with the stack upgrades is probably what it is. Okay. Diamond shtick. Actually, I might... all measures. Wonderful. Take your grades. Go to wall. This is the best wall I got. And since we're still missing one ender pearl, let's use that enderman spawner real quick we got earlier. Oh, that is not the... Hit him with the stick. Made the sword not to use it. On them in. Let's hope that they don't... Before they start teleporting. I don't want to deal with them. Alright, advanced magnet upgrade. Throw that in there. We have pearls. And now that we got some pearls going, let's set up some wireless charging. But first we'll need to right click a zombie with this thing. And we'll need to do the same thing with an enderman for the card. Find my card. Wonderful. I'm gonna do this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 routers. 1, 2, 3. Hello. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They bothered to connect my chests up. And we're going to get a lot of stuff that we don't need. And now welcome to the next bug with refined storage. This work now? Where did they go? I just made some of these. Did I not just put iron nuggets in? Guys, this is why refined storage is buggy. This is what I'm saying. Luckily, replacing the storage controller fixed it. And now we can start making some seeds. Let me double check that this will work. Oh, it's working. That's alright. That's alright. I haven't done so. Oh, where's that? 1, 2, 3. Where's that? Center. Here. One of these. Now let's set up some autocrafting for some of those higher tier essences. Then it just... We love this. We love this. We love this. Let's see how long each thing will take. But I don't have to do it anymore. I don't have to do. Oh, that's just ideas. Alright. Now we should be making insanium, right? That's premium. I don't know. Is it Roman? Oh, it's this one key. Right there? Oh, this one key. This one key. What? Am I done? Fly. Fly. Ah, I have no idea. I don't know why they're doing this. These are all fine. Insanium. It's not crafting at all. Can I go the rest of you? What? There we go. It was set on all. And if we ever need some lower tier essences, we can just uncraft the higher tier ones. Plant you here, you here. It's the furthest we can go out there. All these. We're also going to need some prismarine seeds, which luckily we can get some shards from the boat. I need 8. If I do not get 8 from this, I'll be sad. Prismarine. Edit. Edit. And we're also going to need some squid and fish seeds, which means we'll make a solium extractor as well as some daggers. These do. Oh, they're so small. See, like, it only gives 0.5. And with those going, we can now upgrade some of our spawners. Keep them silent. No one wants to hear these things. Lower the delay. We'll up the activation range on all of them. Alright, that one's good. We'll just get like 2 or 3 good to go. Now these can turn on. I don't really want what the spawning right now. So in order to change our spawners, we're going to need some XP, as well as the swabs we've been collecting. You are now belong to me. It's not doing the happy birthday. Go give me bones one time. Cave creeper. Blaze with a skeleton. Run away. And don't mind my cables. Excuse me. Come through. Because we need to set up some auto-crafting. This will be generic crafter spot. How do we make this? Auto-crafter. So I'm using that one. Nah, Botania is not in here. And don't worry, the mob spawner will definitely let you know when it's not working properly. There we go. Look, my frames have returned. We're just gonna cable over here, and we're gonna interface this crafter. And to get power going around, let's get some flux networks going. Toss all this down. Give it a good smack. We can make them. I need 2 plugs eventually. And however many. I can only make 2 of these. Do this. Create a network. I'm going to output over here. And let's also make some experience capsules, so that way we can get some experience seeds going. Wonderful. And a good amount of this section of the run is just making patterns. You tell me all this. There's going to be keeping us like a million things. Toss all that in there. And with that, we can make our pickaxe and sword that we'll use for the rest of the game. It's been gone for so long. So at this point, I needed some glowstone. And since I need a witch for my spawners later, I decide to head to the other dimension to hopefully find a structure that spawns them. But I quickly realize I don't even have the structure compass. So I head back home to make a cage that can kill wardens and withers. Which at this point, I wasn't planning on doing yet, so I don't know. My notes have specifically stuff to like do in order. And like, I don't need to do this. Like if I set it up now, it's not gonna be the worst for later. Alright, the nether. I'll set here. I just need some glowstone. I'll have infinite glowstone in like an hour once I swap a witch. So now that I can make a couple more interfaces, let's continue our auto-crafting factory. Interface, interface, interface. For brushing, using. Alright. Enrichment chamber and crafter. And then we just need to make a bunch of patterns for these. Crusher, you are craft, and you are smelt. And with the basics of Mekanism set up, let's move on to some industrial foregoing. Acacia here, these here, and new constructors here. Connect it up. Get all southern every once in a while. Just a weirdo. With this little system, we can infinitely extract latex from the logs and create rubber out of those. Alright. Some rubber. We can now make some disillusionment chambers, and those will let us craft some new machines. One of which is going to be a mob slaughter factory. We'll use that to generate some pink slime. Gunk in here. No more of those. And now I decide to set up some basic enchanting. That way we can get some cool enchants on our sword. Nope. Wonderful. I'll pick one or the other at this point. You have decrepitude and I don't have soul looting, that's fine. This was not a loss. Okay, it is so loud. I apologize if it's very loud for you guys. My ears are ringing. Alright. How did you get out? No. Please, please, get it. Come on, please, please. Okay. Like, nope. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Stop breaking my stuff. And stop this guy. It killed the trader guy. And of course, instead of learning my lesson, I didn't make any changes. Well. Okay. Now that's just not cool. And your chunks are now unloaded. Have fun. You gotta live there for now on. Or not even an extra layer, just an extra ceiling. If this doesn't work, I'm killing my mod. Yo, that blaze is slowly making his way towards me. Look at him over there. And by adding those nether stars to the spawners, we don't need to be near them anymore. Wait, did he spawn inside the grinder? Oh, hello. You, sir. And we're also going to need a data model for the Warden as well. And with all those models trained up, let's create a simulation farm. And I also decided to move them up one, which you'll see why in a little bit. And now we'll just need to connect some routers up to all of them. We'll request some matrices from our storage system, which our routers will use to distribute to all the machines. Then we'll do another interface here, and we will take wardens, take withers, and whatever else I end up doing. Pipe those into here. Then we'll just need to pipe our loot out of the loot fabricators. Then our last step is just to add the models in. But these machines take tons of energy, so let's set up some stuff from the Powah mod. First we'll need to add a bunch of recipes to our system. And then we can set up our autocrafting with the energizing orb. We'll start off with some basic energizing orbs. And then we'll use our system to craft up some higher tiered ones. Like 4 blazing rods. And then we'll repeat that process one more time. Do like 5 niotic, 4 niotic. We'll be using some thermo generators. So let's head back to the other. And there we're going to search for some soul lava. It's getting violent here. And we'll find some soul lava in an ancient basalt delta. 64 blocks. These biomes are underground, so we'll have to dig for it. Just straight ahead, I guess. There we go. We're good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'll have to head back to create a little area for it. And these machines are also going to need some water, so let's pipe some out of a sink. Odds are done. Okay. Nitro, make one please. Watch this bad boy. Bam, 15,000 a tick. Wasn't it like 19,000 before? Is that what it is? But one generator is not going to be enough. Can we make 10 of these? And now seems like a good time for that structure compass. But since we don't have quite enough power yet for our Warden model, let's upgrade our enchantment table so that way we can duplicate some echo shards. Yeah, where's the lapis? Okay, this will let us make a recovery compass, which we can upgrade into the explorer's compass. Now we're going to need some Eyes of Ender as we're heading over to the stronghold. And of course, let's use that structure compass to help us find it. 1900. And since it's pretty far away, and loading chunks in the overworld takes forever, let's use the nether to travel there a little faster. This is scuffed. Flint and steel. And now we're not so far away. Now that we're in the stronghold, let's use that map to find where that ender portal spawned. And now that we found the portal room, all we gotta do is place our eyes. Oh, the thermal generators are done. Right, gotta go make a bow. Yep. quick enchant. Looks good. Now it's at this point where I make one of my biggest mistakes. I think this is like chunk loaded. Like I can just like leave real quick and grab my installers. Don't mind me. Nope, it did not chunk load. Oh, that's so loud. My ears. Man, I'm so good. This guy sucks. I'm dying. Eat my apple. These apples are like so broken. What am I looking at? What is going on? Oh, I should not have left. Oh god, did I bug out the fight? Oh god. Finally. Oh, I don't know how to do this. We're gonna have to go through the healing. That's a good win. I don't know if I can do it again. See if it actually works. It doesn't. I'm slowly gonna damage it. It was actually so annoying. This bugged out. Oh my god, I was I got my charge, but I don't know. You're right. Like, yeah, go summon. Anyone? Are you like it? There's still out there. I'm probably like 3 times this stuff. It's hello. Come back. Yeah, probably like it's so long to get rid of everything. I'm playing with this arch. Okay. I am gonna relog. We're gonna see if that fixes it. So that sucks. But let's head over to the End Islands for an End City. We're gonna need that for an Elytra. And along the way, let's get a model going for Enderman. Nope, I didn't make it. Yep, here it is. And that was a waste of time. And we even found one of the Cataclysm bosses along the way. Thank you. Yeah, it was rough. Finally, we're good. Thank you. And then fun in these. Freezing immunity. I'll take that. And we'll use that Elytra so that way we can access our storage from anywhere in the world. Put that there. Wonderful. Wonderful. But now that we have the structure compass, we can also head over to the other to look for a pyramid. We'll need one of these later anyways, but this is the structure that's going to spawn our witches. Hopefully this one also has a bunch of pig witches. I know they sometimes don't spawn. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. But now that we've swabbed a witch, let's loot all these chests and hope for a relic. We also have Decrepitude on our sword, and this does percentage damage based on their health, so we can kill those pig witches as we see them. Oh my, never mind. We're good. I need 3 more pig witches. They're around here. Nope, we're gonna have to find a new pyramid, I think. Yep. Need voices anymore. free from these things having AI. And don't forget to use some echo shards to increase the mob drops. And now let's get some end crystals as we're gonna go fight the dragon again. Or at least attempt to. I'm just gonna put them right here, I guess. Nope. At this point, I was out of options, so I was about to spawn in a dragon to fight until I got a comment from one of my chatters. /summon. There's bedrock that I can use. I don't think it's gonna work because of this. Okay. No, wait. It's working. Thank you, chatter. You're the best. Thank you, Flop. Unfortunately, I still had to fight a dragon with constant healing. I hate that you're back in the direction of using it. There's someone. Is that still working? Am I gonna kill this dragon again with the bug? He's still getting healed. That's crazy. Another one dragon fight. That's nice. Honestly, though, like, I get that, it's my fault for using it, but like, it shouldn't be like this. It's also got like multiple beams too, which feels so much. Maybe we don't get any hits. Never mind. Just gotta wait for it to break again. Hopefully I have enough damage. Let's search. Not quite. Take more damage into that. Please, I don't want to be here anymore. Okay. So dead, it's dead, it counts, we're good. I don't need this anymore. But now we can make some dragon's breath, which we'll use to make some goo. But first, we're gonna need to get some shriekers. When I left like a little... Okay, this is kind of cool. Now we can upgrade this. Then we'll use that goo to convert some of our materials. Build the iron. And now that we got all the resources, let's use them to make some machines. Swappers. 6 of these. 3 of these. And then one of those. Then we'll use those machines to make a setup in 3 different dimensions. Sensor. Swapper. Up one. U. That's X. U. Low. Taking that binding. Good. Nope. I got it. Yeah. Okay, so looking for you at stage 2. And then inside this one, grab this one. And you get the gist. We got the same thing set up in the end, but this time we add a block breaker. That way we can harvest our time crystals. Here I'm going to be breaking these. Okay. Chunk load it. And I link this one here. Budding. Not another. And once it absorbs energy from each dimension, it'll come to the end, where we'll use some growth accelerators to make it grow faster. They definitely changed the textures on this from the last time I played. And we have a time crystal. And now that we have time crystals, we can make a time wand. This is like a time in a bottle, except for way more powerful. We'll use this to speed up a bunch of our machines. Now we can use that pink slime from earlier to make some more advanced machines. And guess what? We're milking the Warden. Alright, we're gonna do this right here. Put this down. We're gonna put this into here, here, and a couple here. Add speed to these. Can set up AE2 for moving these souls around better. So I'm doing a little bit of soul boosting. Something like that. And with all the souls set up, I quickly realized I need a bit of a buffer before I use it on all the machines. Maybe we cut this off in case it's using them far first. Yeah, that seemed to fix it. Yeah, that's a little better. And then I found another bug with the dissolution chambers not working with autocrafting. Need them to not bug out. So it makes them, and then it just doesn't do anything. Put them up again. Yeah, it's just tanking through the storage. But maybe it'll balance out. There we go. I don't know, you know what I think of that? Bam. I think I might call it here. Because I've got all the big stuff set up. And then I'm going, because I've been streaming for 10 hours. So, you know, I don't know about you guys, but that's a little while. All right, let's get into this. First thing to set up now that we're back is some automatic crystal growing. And we'll add on to the line. 1, 2, 3. Reaction. Requesting Cirrus quartz. And it's going to be piping out. Should crush up some, then make this into this one, which will then have enough to go back into here, and do that again. Alright. We'll also add some entro seeds to some Felix blocks in order to grow some entro crystals. And we'll also have to manually make a couple processors until we can automate it. Silicon, calculations. Give it power. That on there. Speed it up. The assembler is going to do full ones. We're going to make the little circuit bits. Let's make 2,000. Gotta give it power on the side. Okay. Next up on the list is some Mekanism energy storage. A vertical column about 9 tall. 2 valves here. And 2 valves here. Copy this. And then we'll paste it. Right here, heat there. And then we need to power these. Set them to 5,000 RF a tick. Over. Man, I'm struggling with these pipes. There we go. Alright. Now this is all making that. Let's speed that up if we need to make some more lithium. And now that we got the lithium dust, we can create some batteries. that. Put that in there. All right. And now that we can store some excess power, let's make a reactor. Make it over here. This thing is not going to blow up. I promise. This eye. Bop, 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 bop. Wonderful. What's our max rate? Now let me introduce you to the next lovely bug with refined storage. That. Connect it. Should be active now. Inactive? Why are you inactive? This is why we can't have nice things. What? I'm so... What is the point of this thing if I have to have a cable connected to it? So while I set up the lovely fizzle fuel process, let me talk a little bit about the refined storage bugs I've been having. So this is technically refined storage 2, and it was entirely rebuilt from scratch by the mod author. And it just came out, so obviously there's going to be bugs every once in a while. So the biggest issue that I end up having is that it's not receiving enough power. And that's because controllers can only do 1,000 power a tick. Which as a concept, I find fine with the mod, I don't mind. But they should definitely add some kind of block or something that can like increase that storage, other than just making a bunch of controllers. Because controllers are just, it's too little power per block. Applied Energistics has a very similar system, and they have energy cells that you can use to store the power. So just some kind of energy cell would definitely help. And there should definitely be some kind of like in-game warning in your system about there not being enough power. Anyways, I grabbed this Evil Craft beacon thing. That way I can create some water blocks, because these will fill up the reactor instantly. But after realizing I need more dark gems, I decided it's time to set up the overworld quarry. And there's actually a temple right here, so let's look in there to see if it has a relic. We're looking for this thing. That's all I need. But now let's filter the quarry for all the stuff we'll need for the overworld. Water bucket! Release! And now it's full. And now I can just do whatever. We now have this, making pellets. Okay. Why is this off? What is going on? Don't need this iron crafter, don't need this iron crafter. It's back on. So we'll use that reactor to make some pellets, as we're going to need to make an SPS machine. Oh my gosh. Please. And with that set up, we just gotta add some polonium and power. And my system was getting pissy again, so I ended up having to manually craft the supercharged coil. Do it myself. Like what? Energy. Wonderful. It now makes antimatter. Next up on the list is extreme reactors. And literally just do this. And this is the point where my storage just started stealing stuff. Where is it? In the world. So I tried the Old Faithful, and it doesn't even work. Do you think it's like something to do with like these being filled? I don't normally do this weird like chest chain just to get over to like all my chests connected. Maybe that's bugging it. Maybe my chests were full? Copy. Everything on me. It's gonna make like half of it. Like, why is it? Why is this turned off? But finally, I get the memo and I add another controller. One more controller. Is not hooked up to a power source. I'm missing steel. Now, I already made this recipe, so see if you can find it before I did. And if you don't, just remember this for later. Seeds. Two more times. So while we wait for our cyanide to grow a bit more, let's set up some Ars Crafting. Right. Gonna need 3 for each. So we're gonna need 4 chambers to make 4 different elemental essences. Then we'll have 2 extras making some source gems. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. So one of these is going to pull. You're gonna pull it out. You're gonna put them in here, and you are going to pull out source gems. Okay. Put it here. That's going out all these. And we just connect them up. Release. And we need snow for 1, so I try and look around for some, but eventually just use a wand to create some. Now we can make all the essences. And we're gonna need tons of cyanite, so let's make another seed. And for one of the star pieces, we're gonna need about 50,000 obsidian. So we can do this little setup that'll generate a bunch of obsidian for us. I think I'm good to combine these back up too. And then I get a little paranoid that my system's gonna run out of power. Close enough. That'll annoy me. Now let's head into the bubble zone, as we're gonna need some combs and some honey. There we go, honey. That's plenty. We'll use these cages for a draconic bee. Like I got a flower. And also a couple ghostly bees. About 5 of these. Wonderful. We'll then set up some nests with some simulation upgrades. That way we can get our bees working. And a commenter on my last video told me about this neat little trick. Oh. And another commenter told me I don't even need these gene things at 100%. It's working. Yeah, it worked. Now we're gonna need to pour some soul lava on it. Everything definitely feels like really laggy right now. Not again. Oh god. You. There we go. We've got a little bit of cyanide going, so let's set up some reprocessors. Right here, actually. And I don't need a fluid injector. Actually, I need 1 fluid injector. I take it back. Let's put it right here. Okay. That should be good. I'll set up. Let's see how much of this we can make. But we ended up running out, so let's do some other mods. I need soul looting. There we go. Oh, I killed it. Need that. Depot. Thought I needed to like make these into brass. Small. Big. No. Hopefully we're good. And of course it breaks. Why would I expect anyways? Oh. We're good. So what I want to do is do this into that. Piece of that. And now we have the mini portal. Need to reprocess the cyanite. Alright, now we got plutonium. So you need plutonium as a fuel. Then eventually we will get some magnetite. Input, turn it on. And then this one is going into here. Now that that's set up, let's head over and look for some bosses and relics. Hello, sir. You're mine. This is not a treasure bastion. Another bridge. Another bust. Pretty sure that these ones don't. Is this even a bastion? Never seen the bridge spawn like this. Why are there so many bridge bastions? And it's a bridge bastion. Why? Why? Why, SpongeBob? Why didn't you write your essay? Everyone in the lava. Yep. Police. Nope. Is there another chest? Yep. We got it. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Besides, you don't need... There we go. Oh my gosh. It's he who shall not be named. He's right here. I think this is. I think it's this one. I'm feeling this one. It's this one. Hello. Thank you. I want this back. I want that back. I want that. Alright. I mean, I might check the village for... Like, I've literally never seen it spawn. Oh, I need you. I take it back. This village is useful. Thank you. I have a disc as my hat? Wait. Wait, I was wondering where my pattern was for this. Remember earlier, if anyone was here, I had to make a new pattern with this. Why is there a disc on my head? That is so funny. Are you pissed? Nope. Whatever. I need the eyes. Wait, these are not... Oh, they just changed the... They updated the... I'm like, these are not what they looked like before. Just like in the middle of nowhere. I think it's still searching. Went up to 1,000. Let's hope it's in this direction. Oh, it found one. You, sir. Where'd he go? Oh, there we go. Alright, guys. Oh, it's sucking me off. Okay. I need to kill this guy. Okay, open that one. Alright, we gotta open this one. Why not? Chain of Souls. Alright, Ancient Factory. There we go. It's far, but not that bad. I mean... Are there ancient factories in the nether? No, it's 5. Was I just dumb and reading this wrong? It's 5,000 bucks still. Let's hope. What? Did I go too far? So while I wait for my random teleport to go off cooldown, let's make the crusher for all these mobs. Crusher right here. Power it. Spawn those. Crush them. We'll also want to set up some compressing, as we're going to need a lot of compressed materials. And endstone, and put them here. Right there. There we go. Got the obsidian. This will be upgraded. I'll take it. I will take it. I'm not changing this. And then this happened. You think these can have the relic? Oh my gosh, they can. Oh, look at that. I got 2. Alright. Where's the entrance? It's usually on one of these side bits. Oh, right here. Wake this guy up. Steal him. And it just so happened the Sunken City was nearby too. We go up. Need you. Thank you. Hello. Fine. There you go. I need you to die. Thank you. And there goes the priest. Just to make the meat shredder. Give me this. Do this with this. Right. And that'll do it for all the bosses. So now let's get some unobtainium. It's actually kind of annoying. I was hoping to find a bit more by now. Now we're talking. Then we'll do the same thing with AllTheModium. And hopefully there's enough reveal. I don't want to have to go digging for this. Long strip. Unfortunately, Vein Miner doesn't work on these. And now that we got enough, let's set up the crafting for the ally blocks. First, we're going to need some ender jars to transport our essence. Then we'll get some source from our farm. We'll put these into the source jar. Then we'll transfer it to our crafting area. You know, I didn't really need to set up 2 of these. Oh, it's making it. I really wish I didn't have all my particles off, but I cannot be bothered to like pull from here, send to here, and just send 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, you're the double. I don't, you. And then I realized I need more pigletches. Hoping are going to spawn here. There's one. There we go. There's enough. And then I've got Decrepitude enchant, so 1. And we're done. We'll turn these into heart blocks. And then, am I done with antimatter? Yes. Bunch of these means we need a bunch of these, which means we need the phantom membranes. And so I set up these phantoms, but I forgot to put another star in the spawner, so they just stopped spawning as soon as I walked away. But now it's time to set up our altar from Forbidden Arcanus. Just do this. Then in the center, we'll do this. We'll do these 4. And then this one, 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 this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're good. Alright. La lava. And then I decided to change this phantom spawner, which we'll have repercussions for later. So this should with okay. So we let the villagers burn. There we go. Those are dying in there, which should be filling this up with blood. Wonderful. Now iron. And then fuel it with some coal. Something like that. And for souls, we'll duplicate the enchanted soul we captured earlier. These are worth 10 souls each. Alright, now we should have some enchanted souls. Then we may need to put some other stuff going on. We can head to the Dark Forest to get some elder wood. Alright. Which we'll use for upgrading our altar. And we can speed it up. I'll make it wonderful. Yep. There we go. Alright, now we have the tier 5 forge. We make this. We need one of these for a lightning bomb. And just need a stack of bottles. 40 should be fine. This just takes a while once it's like going. Now it's time to just complete a bunch of different mods. Next up, we'll trade with some villagers. I gotta steal these guys. Garbanza, the last thing? No, I do need one of these. There we go. We just place this down, we put the spell book, we search for the wither glyph, and then we just toss this and the 3 skulls, it will write it, and we're done with it. This was clearly intentional from before. This and so let's hope. One of them failed, but that's okay. Just to make blood. We have that technology. It's a wither skull scroll. And then we just need to upgrade it one more time into tier 10. Need more emeralds. And there's the Tesla coil. Got plenty of plutonium. Got the ludicrite. We need one more stack of that. Turn that on. Turn this on. Grab the Resonite. Resonite goes here. We put it in. And this should be outputting Reticulite, and the Reticulite's gotta go in there. This, and then upgrade this, and that is all over Extreme Reactor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of these. And I gotta fill it up with blood. Thank you. For the multi-threader, we're going to need a couple more machines and a lot of recipes. Let me start it. Okay, we can start that. Can we? And we got plenty of crystals now, so let's borrow that block breaker. And we'll use that to set up a little machine that'll help us get items for Eclipse Ember Fuel. The goo is going to be right there. We'll click on the goo. Gold blocks. Alright, that's going to go there. That will do that. And this will break it. I don't remember how much I need of this. Can't be too much. Just make sure I have enough of that. And then I only need like 7 of these. I don't know. Just need to get 16 of this. We're good. This is what I wanted to do. And the final step is to put that into a dark tank. And then we'll need to pollinate some leaves until we get the correct sapling. Pollinate again. Did I grow the balsa again? This guy sucks at the game. Scooter Dragon. Where's my output? 26. Yeah, we're almost done. It's just this one. And then we just need one more. Go over here to my crafter. I need to steal this. That way we can make this. And we're going to need a horse in a little bit. So let's make a golden egg that's going to spawn a bunch of animals. So it's not going to spawn in this dimension, so we're going to have to go horses. Pigs. There it is! There we go. Now you're mine. We'll also need to fill up a blaze burner. And make some wither skeleton seeds. And now it's time to craft up a bunch of random junk. Just plant it over here. Blocks, 4 of these. To make one of these. We need to milk the wither eventually. 64. Start. And nether builder. There's a nether star crux. There we go. Okay. It's doing it. Cool. This is a wither builder. We're done. The other 2 will be fine. This will give me rainbow coal. Maybe not. There we go. I need the magmatic generator. I never finished these 64s. It's been going for like 20 minutes. And now for my favorite refined storage bug, the Autocrafter just having a fit. Please? No, I support it. Okay, like 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1.5. Yeah, that's taking too long. 6Ks. Make like 30 of these. Start that. Okay. We're then going to need some mystical enlightenment to get a special drop from the wither. Throw that on here. Not that bad. Alright. 21 should be enough. There we go. And then that's done. Toss that. Just need this now. We can make the dimensional seed. Gavel it, speed it up faster. Make this. And with that, you can make this. Make the lightning orb. That's a couple big pieces of the star already. So now let's queue up some smaller storage cells so that way we can get our system to actually work. And then we can move on to occultism. Do this right here. Righty. Turn those over here. I'm going to grow those with bone meal. Do a little munching. Break this. There we got enough of that. Hopefully. So we can do that. Toss that in there. Circle. Wonderful. Put that in there. Speed it up. Give him some endstone to crush up. And midichlorine. Do that. Pure purple. Do purple. And this one should be of that. Okay. Here. And then after having the ritual done for a little bit, and it not working, we finally figured it out. Oh, you're right. Why does it say it's good? This is why we can't have nice things. Thank you. You. Love a bucket. Thank you. Oh, it is good. Goodbye. You working? We're good. And with that final ritual, we're done with occultism. Now we're going to need some grains of infinity, which we can get by burning some deep slate. 2, 3, and we'll be sure to turn those into seeds, because I can't be bothered to do that more. And now we need to craft up a couple recipes from Ender.io. Right here. Give you power. Put you in there. Speed you up. Double. Oh, that. Real? I don't know. I'm kind of hoping I have enough Moondabar dust. Moondabar. Oh, this was a mistake. Alright, well, I'm looking for a phantom here. Hopefully one spawns on me. So at this point, I'm starting to get desperate. So I set up a ritual that'll summon one. But it does need a bee sacrifice, which I don't quite have. And then hope to God that this counts. Well, that sucks. I can use a bat instead, so I head over to look for one. When all of a sudden, I can make normal bees. Yo! It's here! Oh my gosh. Phantom. I'm just killing them myself. Now we're gonna need to make some modularium. And steel. Dioram. To gavel that. Okay, we're gonna need to do that a few times. Add that, speed it up. Probably should have calculated how much I need for that, but it's whatever. And then we need to turn them into plates. Then we can speed this thing up. I'll turn them all into plates. Steal their souls. Oh god, not again. Throw these in. Come into these. And now we have everything to make the star altar. Souls are good, that's good. Now we just need the oil. Ludicrous item match. Okay, at the altar. Gonna need 4 of these. That's a lot. Unfortunately, I forgot I need a little bit more outer wood than the quest gives me. Oh no. I didn't make the bees for this. Luckily, there's a workaround. There's a couple. I need this on a sapling. There we go. How lovely. Make the last 3 of these now. Yeah, this is new. What happened there? Okay. This mixture. Place it. I need oil in these jars. Okay, we're good. And now we're only missing a few things, including this one. So I'm compromising by making a few of the smaller ones. I need 9 of them. We're making 4. We gotta quickly do a roots ritual. For these. Birch. Burn, 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 burn. Ritual started. Give me it. And now we have everything for the dragon soul. Now, I forgot which energy hatch I needed, but I thought it shouldn't matter. If I need more, I can just upgrade it, right? Surely nothing could go wrong with this. Now we're going to need to make some vibranium alloy blocks. Okay, we got these. Breaking 1. I'm breaking 1. Then we need to power this. Okay. I need a bigger energy hatch. My bad. No recipe found because we need the books. Where did I put the unbreaking books? Did I not toss them in? Am I dumb? Did it just eat my unbreaking books? So it turns out it actually ate the entire recipe. So that's fun. No, it definitely ate them because I put a whole second thing. I need to make this again. Now, that's unacceptable. It stole it. So now I realize I'm out of vibranium. So I'm hoping that there's a quest that'll give me enough. And guess what? I didn't get enough for a full block. Why do I ever try? What's the point? I'm actually so upset. Why would it do that to me? There's some. Give me like a craft ton with fortune. We're also going to need to kill a couple more withers as we're out of the cognizant dust. Processing. Normally it tells me how long it's taking. Now we're going to want to craft up the Patrick Star, so we can just toss all that stuff in a chest. That way we're going to move it over to the altar. And I just realized I didn't finish Pneumaticraft. So let's get that done real quick. Export unit and import unit. Okay. That will... Drill, place order, fertilizer, place order, either works. And then not exactly sure where these things need to go. I had to fiddle around with them a little bit until I finally started working. And don't worry guys, we have all the nether stars we need and more. If this bugs out by the way, I'm cheating the star. I'm not I'm not losing every single star piece, okay? But now our new Minecraft is all set. Do this. And now we should have everything we need for the star. We just gotta craft up a few little things. Paradox machine. We don't get wireless jetpack anymore. Sag. 98% done. Lock in. This is the final stretch. Also, I'd like to note that I had to manually craft this thing. Here's the portal one. Now we need 2. And this quest gives us the other one. There's these, which we will use to make this. That's everything, pretty sure. Yep. Yep, there it is. There it is. We're doing it. We're doing it. It's happening. Ready? Time. 16 hours, 24 minutes. We did it, team. Everyone like and subscribe. We did it. Oh man, GG's. Man, there's so many bugs and so much stuff that I messed up early game and it's really costed me. But honestly, I'm really glad that we cut off so much time from my last run, because the last run I feel like was so bad. So 4 hours is not a bad time save, I'm not gonna lie. The run is over. We're at 16 hours, 24 minutes, 9 seconds. Woo! But honestly guys, thank you so much. As of a few hours before this video, we just hit 10,000 subscribers, which is so mind-blowing because I didn't start posting real videos until like a month ago. So honestly, I'd just like to thank all of you guys for the crazy support. I plan on doing some more streams soon, some more casual, some more speedrun, so we'll see how that goes. And guys, I read all of your comments, so give me ideas on videos, tell me cool stuff, I'll be sure to look out for it. And again, these videos take so long to edit, and somehow the videos that have shorter run times are getting longer? I don't know how this keeps happening, but like, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one.